Oh wow, so Usher scared of being.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? With Diddy's recent arrest, you got a lot of the other celebrities scared and stuff like that. This is what I noticed. One of them is Usher. If you notice, Usher deleted, I think it was his Instagram in the light of Diddy being arrested. And that makes me wonder, like, Usher, why are you deleting your Instagram? Do you have something to hide? So what I thought I would do today is a general reading on Usher to see if there's some skeletons in Usher's closet, and if so, is it something he's scared of us getting a hold of and learning. Now, before I start this reading, I want to put out this disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got this disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle these cards and let's see what is Usher hiding. It's funny how this card jumped out of the deck. I was shuffling the cards and I was asking, what does Usher have to hide? And the first card was the Emperor. So this is the Father card. So I'm going to pull some more cards to see what about the Father. So then you got the Tower, some kind of scandals and secrets coming out. So you got the Father card, and then you got this card of the scandals and the secrets coming out. And you got the Six of Pentacles coming up. So then I'm going to pull one more card, and I'm going to tell you what we talking about here. Then you got the King of Pentacles. Okay. So the Emperor, which is the Father. Then you got the Tower, which is the card of scandals coming out, secrets coming out. I get the feeling that Usher is scared that some stuff, that now that Diddy is arrested, some stuff is going to come out and they're going to know about him and Diddy. I get the feeling that Diddy was kind of like, I'm not going to say a father figure to Usher, but why do I keep hearing daddy? Like he used to call him daddy or something. And then you got the King of Pentacles, which is the businessman. Right here is the Six of Pentacles. Like you see all this money, which is about basically somebody being in a relationship of one person that's like the provider or the dominant one, and the other person being the submissive one. I don't know. I get the feeling that there was some kind of something going on between Usher and Diddy. You know what I mean? And Usher's scared of that coming out. Or there was a crisis of that happening. No. So Page of Swords reverse. Okay, so Usher is a Libra. Remember I told you guys with the sword sweep that you got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you see how the Page of Swords is reversed, which is about some kind of malicious gossip or some kind of threats. But here's the thing. It's in reverse, but if it's a Page of Swords, then something happened when Usher was younger. I think him and Diddy was in some kind of sexual situation when Usher was little. Not little, you know what I mean, like teenager. Then you got the King of Swords reversed. I mean, sorry, not the King of Swords. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords reversed, which is basically like, I think they are allies or something. So I think that him and Diddy got like some kind of there's some kind of affiliation with Diddy. Like and then you got the Walking Away card, the Eight of Cups. What's going on here? I'm gonna pull one more card so we can connect. Pride coming before a fall. I'm getting some gut feelings. Like I said, I do. When I look at the Emperor card, I feel like dad. I keep hearing the word daddy. You know what I mean? Something went on between him and Usher, where something. Ooh, excuse me. There was some kind of. Why am I also hearing the capital R word? You know the great word, but minus the J. I think Diddy did something bad to Usher when he was younger. Remember that when he was staying with Usher, when Usher was staying with him at Diddy camp, This is what I'm getting that feeling. And then you got pride coming. You somebody getting knocked off their high horses. You know what I mean? Or like thinking that they uppity for people but being exposed. And the card of walking away. Ace of Swords, some kind of surgery. Four of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting from the Ace of Swords there was some kind of surgery. Like I said, then you got the Page of Wands reversed, which is somebody that doesn't have a lot of enthusiasm, is apathetic, you know what I mean? Maybe even a bit depressed. And there was some kind of business exchange. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that Diddy violated Usher when he was younger. This is what I'm getting. And after that, Usher left camp. You know what I mean? I feel like Usher had to have some kind of surgery or some kind of medical treatment after it. And this left him depressed and apathetic and just like withdrawn. But there was some kind of payout. There was a financial exchange. I wonder if this is what Usher is worried about people talking about. So then you got the Four of Wands, which I said it was an exchange. I said it was a monetary exchange. The Four of Wands, which is about instability or being on shaky foundations. I'm wondering if this got to do with Usher's mental state. Like this messed Usher up mentally for a while. Seeing the clarity of the situation. Moving forward with it. Okay. The Empress, his mom. Did his mom know that he did this? I think his mom took a payout when Diddy did it, and that was just like her way of moving forward. Like we just gonna take this money, and you gonna get a deal, and we gonna move forward. And that was that's like very shaky foundations for Usher. And then you got, like I said, you got the Mother card, which is the Empress, and then Ace of Cups, which is unacquitted love. Like basically, so she didn't try to protect her son the way she should have. It was basically just, well, it happened, so let's get this money. And I mean, might as well just get money from him. Yep, see the single mother, this widowed woman, somebody that was interdependent, or it could be scams and all that other things. His mother accepted money from Diddy after he was violated and bullied by Diddy. He was dominated by Diddy. And that was the end of that situation. So why would Usher delete his thing and then go on to work with Diddy some more afterwards? That's what I don't get. The Queen of Wands. Right, it's friendly, somebody that's enthusiastic, the unhappy family. Is his mom a Leo or some kind of fire sign? Is Usher's mom a fire sign? Yeah. Usher had an unhappy family life. Home life. Excuse me. And so you got the Five of Cups. Usher, this situation hurt Usher deeply. Like it affected his emotional state very badly. You know what I mean? And I think Usher felt like people just expected him to get over it. It was just like, oh, you know what I mean? Just like pretend it never happened. Basically, what incident? You know what I mean? At least you got money out the deal. At least you get to be a celebrity. You know what I mean? You got money. You got fame from it. You know what I mean? It was a small price to pay. Skills, the master builder, money. Building up the wealth. See, that's what I'm saying. You got money out the deal. It helped you get rich. It helped you get famous. Okay, it was a little encounter. Like, you're fine. You lived through it. Wow. Generosity. Openness. Money. The sun reversed. But it made him very depressed. Very upset. It blocked I think he has a mental block surrounding that incident. They did come to a negotiation, though. I think that was part of the negotiation that Usher could be famous and things like that. Usher could be famous as well as take this payout. We never speak of this again. I get the feeling that an NDA was signed, and this is why Usher never spoke on it. Plus, maybe Usher's pride also was shattered. Who wants to admit something like that? Shady business deal, the fool, somebody that was naive and set out on a new journey, somebody that was innocent and naive. The devil, the dark side of lust, the devil reversed. So kind of, the dark side of lust. I mean, confusion with their sexuality too. Yeah, confusion over your sexuality. So is Usher confused by his sexuality after that incident? That's the question. Pain, sadness, sorrow, heartbreak. A breakup. Let me see, a breakup, a divorce, or, sexual impotence or sexual deviance. Yeah, some kind of sexual problem. That confused Usher about sexuality for a while. The King of Wands, which is the businessman, but he's also the husband, the father, the role model. That's what it is. Diddy was supposed to have been his role model, but instead he forced him to be confused about his sexuality. Letting go. Letting go. This is about letting go or taking a time out, taking a pause. Because if you guys remember correctly, if you remember, Usher came out at 14 with some hits, and then Usher disappeared for like 3 years and came back out at 17. If you guys remember. King of Swords. A wealthy family. Feeling fulfilled. He took that time out to get himself together. I mean, his family did. I mean, after that incident, he did get money. You know what I mean? He get paid, but he needed to work on himself. Finishing a project to completion. So my question just is, I still don't get. I don't know what I don't understand what spirit is. What does this have to do with Usher deleting his social media? Okay. Bad news, judgment, Page of Cups. Got the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Then you got Judgment. Then you got the Queen of Swords reversed, which is somebody that was sweating every little detail, being critical, being nasty, being cynical. It was a woman. So with Judgment, it's about rebirth. Okay, so sudden departure. That's what I was saying. He was a naive little child. He went away for a little while because if you think about it, remember we was saying about how once he finished that project, he took a time out from the industry because remember he disappeared after he brought out that album when he was 14 and he came back at like 17 or 19, something like that. He went away for a while and then grew up some more. So he was a child, and then he left for a little while, I guess, to clear his head. You know what I mean? Do like a rebirth to himself, and he came back. You know what I mean? He came back. Page of Pentacles. He was his understudy. He traveled with Diddy to different places. But he got like pushed into that lifestyle, like head first, pushed right into that lifestyle. He didn't even get a chance to really, adjust to the lifestyle. He was pushed into it. He needed time to recover from what had happened with Diddy Camp. I think he feel like yeah, he may have benefited from that, but that particular incident stunted his growth. It caused like some kind of arrested development with Usher. You know what I mean? Usher needed to recover from that incident. I think Diddy did something to him, and as a result, he had to go to the hospital. Like I said, and that was what that incident was about. Usher withdrew. Became like a turning point. He felt Usher went through a lot of like emotional breakdown with that situation. Yep, benefited momentarily, but he went through a lot mentally. So he's been on guard. Now this is about parties or celebrations. Oh, okay, I get what it's saying. When Diddy used to have his parties, Usher used to feel like he needed to be on guard about some of the things that was happening at Diddy's parties. You know what I mean? It was different. It was people at the parties. He was a little kid. He was seeing stuff he shouldn't see. You know what I mean? It was all kind of X going on. It was all kind of I think he saw some R wording going on. You know what I mean? There was all kind of drugs and alcohol going on at the parties. Things got out of control at these parties. There was some very conniving behavior. I'm getting the feeling that it was other people that tried Usher at the parties. Like it was both men and women that tried Usher at these Diddy parties when Usher was a child. You know what I mean? And Diddy didn't try to save Usher. Diddy tried to encourage Usher to engage in them. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. You know what I mean? Usher kept those secrets, but that lifestyle was moving too fast for him. Diddy wanted Usher to engage in this kind of lifestyle, even though Usher was 14 years old when he stayed with him. I guess this is what happened at Diddy Flavor Camp. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. This is a cross too heavy to bear. You know what I mean? Especially from him who came from a more Christian, conservative background and a humble beginning. You know what I mean? Diddy was supposed to have took care of him as a child. You know what I mean? But he was scared that if he didn't do these things, he would lose out on his career and his money, and it would probably disappoint his family. So I'm out of cards. That means I'm out to reading. I guess Usher doesn't wanted to get out what happened when he lived with Diddy. From what my cards are saying, like I said, allegedly for entertainment purposes, P. Diddy violated Usher, and Usher ended up having to go to the hospital and get surgery because of this violation. But Usher also witnessed a lot of things, and he saw some Diddy parties firsthand at 14 years old that depressed Usher and messed with him a lot in his psyche. You know what I mean? But it was a payout involved. You know what I mean? And so the whole thing was it was supposed to be water under the bridge because there was a payout involved or whatever. But it took Usher a long time to get over it. He needed counseling and things to get over it. Or at least, this is my interpretation of my cards. Tell me leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Do you believe that Diddy did something to violate Usher? You know what I mean? And he used to make Usher call him daddy. Do you believe that? Or do you believe that Usher just deleted his social media because, I don't know, maybe he's sick of the internet for now? If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this with your friends and family. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.